Let's see. He's dissing LeBron. Like, what is that about?
I mean, like he's pretty much airing grievances to everybody who had anything to do with supporting Kendrick along the way. But yeah, man, he definitely just dissed LeBron, like LeBron not tatted on his body. He's spitting though. A
Bruh. But like,
lot of victim bars, but he's spitting like, bro. You know when your man's ain't your man's no more, and he's like, man, I
yeah.
remember. Don't forget, I know what you used to do when the old lady wasn't around.
Right, bruh. Like,
He like don't make me have to tarnish your personal image. Like, all right,
that's
like, all right.
bruh. That's wild OD, bruh. Like, for what reason, dog?
Hey man,
Like, especially if that's your man. You know what I'm saying?
man, it's cool, bro.
Yeah.
I like when my favorite artists are depressed and going through shit
That's when
because
they get the best pride. That's
yes, bro,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
get too comfortable. Like Drake. His music hasn't felt inspired for a long time, and he's one of
Yeah.
my favorite artists. Man, he needed to get his back kicked in for real.
Yeah.
For real. I'm gonna be
His
totally
back
honest with
kicked it. Y'all crazy. All right, man. Let me get
we got
this
a
book.
game this week, right?
Oh man. Dewey.
Yeah,
Dewey, a game that I think we should win, bro. Like handily. But we'll get to that. Rio,
handily
man.
it's subjective.
You think I should just run this intro, huh? Get
Run
this
that
game
shit.
started. Let's
Run it.
get it. Rio, what's up, baby boy? What's up? Welcome back to another program.
Yes,
It's the
sir.
afternoon kick with your boy Darian, DH Wins, my partner in crime, Rio Robinson. Rio, what's up, brother?
What's going on, man? It's Friday. It's snowing in some areas in the DMV, and Washington's going for win number 12. So, what's good with it, man?
Win number 12. And you know what? Last time I talked to you, Rio, we weren't in the playoffs yet. We're in the playoffs, dog. What? No, we talked on Monday on your show, on Victory Monday. But the last
Yes,
time we
we did.
talked on the afternoon kick, we were not in the playoffs. Now we're in the playoffs, dog. Like, what is
We're
that about?
back. We're back. Next week, our season doesn't end. We don't have to start on Monday with the offseason syllabus or the
Oh, man.
state of the Washington Commanders, mock draft Monday, or any of that. We're playing actual football next week, bro. I couldn't be more
No,
excited.
no state of the franchise. No looking back and say where did the team go wrong this year? Which one of these? I saw somebody Disco Q posted this. He was like, which one of the three? He was like, it's always teams either need one of the three. They was like, they either a new coach, quarterback, or a GM. We got all three in one fell swoop in one off season.
Oh, praise the Lord. We done prayed for times like this to shine like this.
Bruh, man, listen. And that's not even my go-to jam. Bruh, I might have to hit that at I used to pray for times like this to play like this.
This quarterback changing our lives, bro.
Bro, one step at a time, bro. One moment at a time, he's changing our lives. Oh, maybe I should address the audience. Maybe I haven't done that yet. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Afternoon Kick. Again,
What up?
it's Darian DH Wins, my partner, Kyle Rio Robinson. It's 5:05 on the East Coast. We're broadcasting live on X and live on the Breaking Command ENT YouTube page. That's the youtube.com/Breaking Command ENT. You can check that out where there's a lot of episodes, a lot of new things that are happening over on that page. So make sure y'all go check it out. Shout out to my boy Rio, who's been streaming all week like a fiend. That's what he does. He's been streaming all week. I was on Victory Monday with Rio, and you can go back and check that out. That was a very fun episode, and I went to Target right after and spent some money. So y'all should go back and
baby girl
look
got
at
what
that.
she was asking for. That's what I'm talking about.
She definitely hoodwinked me out of some more
dad.
Peppa Pig, like craziness.
Fatherhood, man. Girl dad.
Yeah, bro, I love it, man. I love it. Oh man, it's so crazy. Just we went to pick her up early, and just her, like, granted, she's 4, right? She's only seen snow like one other time. She's only got to play in it one other time. So when it snows, it's like a brand new experience for her. It's crazy, bro. And I love that for her. She's so like mind blown and amazed when she sees snow on the ground. So I love that for her, dog.
Love
I
that,
love
man. Kids love the snow, man. As they don't know that when you become an adult, it becomes an inconvenience to
Oh
you.
my
But
God, so
please
much.
love it while you can.
It's so much of a mess. But that all happened previously on Victory Monday with Rio Robinson, my partner here. This week, a lot of things happened with the Commanders. We had the Pro Bowl selections.
Yeah.
We had a well, first of all, we had a clinching playoff win, or clinching win over the Falcons that got us into the playoffs. Then we had the Pro Bowl selections come out this week. Jaden's mic'd up finally came out. And there was some interesting questions asked in some press conferences this week. Listen, man, we got an hour or more. I mean, it's up to you. But Rio, man, I kind of think what do I want to get in? What we want to get into first, man? Do we want to talk about the game, man? Let's want to recap the game real quick, man.
We could start there, because
Yeah.
there's a lot more to talk about the last game than the game we got coming up this week. Hey, yo, we trolled the Bears on the team's Twitter page too.
Bruh,
Man.
it's crazy, man. Like just that win last week. First of all, like I said, I was never scared of the Falcons, but the game at one point did feel like it was in doubt. But if you look back to how we've played this whole season, bruh, the game is never in doubt. As long as you have 5 on the field, you have an opportunity, and that's really what it came down to. It came down to a overtime touchdown where Jaden kind of took over. He put the team on his back though, and he went ahead and took over the game and went to win the game. Rio, what was your thoughts, man? Before, because you were there at the game, tell the fans. I know most of the fans are on your program as well, but the fans that aren't there, man, tell them about that experience being at the game, man.
It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Electric atmosphere. I got to see 2 light shows. There was one before the game for the player intros and one spontaneous one in the second half. That one went crazy because the stadium just blacks out of nowhere. The only lights you see are people's phone screens. It feels like watching a concert or something, man. Jaden goes down and wins the game. MVP chants, the whole 9. That's the loudest I've heard Northwest, FedEx, whatever you want to call that stadium. That is the most lit environment I've ever been in there. I was glad I got to pop out to that one.
Bro, it's crazy. 7-2 at home. And Happy New Year, man. We didn't mention that. We forgot it's January the 3rd, man.
2025.
When you're doing live programs, I forget how often you have to mention the date, bro. Like you have to let everybody know where we are. It is January the 3rd. It's 5:09 p.m. on the East Coast. We're going live for your drive. So if you're in that snow, that traffic, make sure you be safe. But check out the program right now. We're going live, man. Happy New Year to everybody who is out and about. And if you're just back at the crib, chilling out, kicking it, man. What up? Hit that comment, smash the like button, do everything, man. We're trying to get in this algorithm so we can get some monetization. So we can be some of the first places that you go for Commanders content. Because you already go to Rio Robinson, but you need to come to Breaking Command ENT for more Commanders news and notes. But back to this game, man. Being at that game, Rio, to watch the team finish the regular season 7-2 at home. You said the experience was completely different with the light shows and all that. Is it just a different vibe in the building, like with Jaden being there and then the team? Like it feels like, I'm pretty sure it was maybe 95% us in the building.
Yeah, it was lit.
What's that like, man?
First of all, it feels like success. It feels like the tides have turned. It feels like actual good people own the team, run the team, coach the team, and play for the team. And when can we have ever said that? Like Josh Harris from the owner's suite, it was his birthday, so people were saying happy birthday to him. He was hyping up the crowd from the owner's suite. We could never have that type of interaction with the last owner. His wife tried. Tanya tried her best, but the dweeb, we could never interact with that boy. And everything just feels different. Everything looks different. And they're doing their best to spruce up that toilet bowl stadium that is Northwest. The vibes feel better. It felt electric, man. I can't wait till we get back to hosting playoff games there.
Shout out to Paul. Said the stadium was rocking.
Sure.
And this too, man, because that snowstorm came, I wasn't able to check it out. I got to go back and look at it.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
I'm watching it right after the program.
I played that joint on the live. We watched it together as a family.
As a family, bro. See, I need my moments, man. I need to turn the lights off and turn my sound up, man. I'm gonna watch this joint after the program. And also, man, it's too soon. I don't want them to give me for copyright. But it's like I'm gonna check. We go check it out. But man, just to close out on Sunday, man, the way they played, and I think this was kind of and even though, I think this was kind of a staple win for Jaden, bro. Like, it really showed the world on the grand stage. 19.7 million people watch that game. We're gonna be on prime time like 4 or 5 times next year too.
No, don't even say the 4. It's gonna be 5 or 6
yeah,
times.
it's no question how many times we're gonna be on
when
there.
you see the opponents we play next year, we're gonna
definitely
live on prime time. They might send us overseas and put us on
Yep.
every holiday.
Yep, I definitely said we might have one overseas game next year because they want to make him the face of the league. We might have one overseas game next year and a minimum of 4 primetime games. That includes maybe I think it's going to be at least one Monday night game, but 2 Sunday night games because Sunday night, that's the big game. So I think 2 Sunday night games, at least 1 Monday night game, and then definitely a Thursday night in there, and then you'll have a overseas game. But I think that game was a staple win. It was a kind of a linchpin, if you will, kind of let the league know that he's here, and it put him on notice. And just the way, I mean, the stat line, to have over 120 rushing yards, and then the passing effort that he had. Olamide Zaccheaus looked amazing. Zach Ertz looked like old Zach Ertz. The game was just an amazing game, and it was drama. Like, they want those games to be. It was for something, and the Commanders got it done, man. I just think overall, this whole squad is ran different. This team is different. They have a different want to, and it's something that I brought up. The term Dan Quinn has been using all year. It sounds kind of corny, right? But that brotherhood thing, he mentioned it in every press conference. Every time he can talk about it, he mentions something about brotherhood. And at first, it was kind of corny because he mentioned it all the time. But as the season goes along, you kind of get it. That brotherhood is shown in the way that they play, how they fight for each other, how they rally around each other, and how they really, really want to win for each other. And shout out to Arch for saying it's OZ, not Oz. That was funny on that press conference yesterday. Cliff said that was the whitest thing. That was hilarious.
Wicked just came out, so everybody calling him Oz. Like,
right, man. but no, that was a staple win, man. And it was something that I think, it's just the beginning. Like I said on your program, bro, it's just the beginning. And I love that, man. I love that for us, bro.
Hell yeah. And my favorite part about it is the roster isn't good yet. Like, they're not good. We have a lot of holes and we have a talent deficiency, but the players are buying into what the coaches are selling. And we have one of the special premier talents at quarterback that we trotting out on that field on Sundays. And with 5 on the field, we have a puncher's chance versus anybody. My favorite thing about the last 2 weeks is we've finally shown we can beat a good football team, because we were going to be hit with the fraud narratives all season until we proved that we could. Jaden puts up 5 touchdowns despite a 5 turnover offensive performance and beats the best defense in the league the week before. The next week, the Falcons, who are number 1 in the NFC South, coming down to punch their ticket to the playoff, another victory, and in clutch fashion as well. So they're learning how to stack W's before they even have the proper ingredients to contend, and it's a beautiful thing to see.
Absolutely, man. With Jaden Daniels ushering in the Commanders' first playoff appearance in this new era, he definitely level completed. We love that for Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders team. Yes, it's corny, but it's our show, so we'll do it anyway. Do us a favor right now. It's 5:15 on the East Coast.
Like button.
Now, hit that like button, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you share it, whatever platform you're on. If you're watching on X, hit that retweet button, share that thing out, share it on YouTube, man, so they can know that we're live right now. And of course, I appreciate all the people that just got finished watching the Urban Sports Scene with my man Wale, who had on Jamal Forrest of Trap Guy Podcast. If y'all check that out, man, that's an awesome program. Make sure you follow them and like them. So you left there and you came here. 4 o'clock you were with them, 5 o'clock you with us, man. You get all your Commanders content to end your week, man. So we love that. We'll get into the Pro Bowl later, but I want to get into a hot topic that came up yesterday at the press conference, and we'll take a look at that here, and
let's do it.
See what he got into. Let's see. Wherever my slide is. Here we go.
Got a little lost in translation.
Tested it out and everything. Here it is.
Many targets some of the premier guys and still has incredible production.
Do you want to be a head coach again?
Now look at his face.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What kind of questioning was that, Rio? Do you want to be a head coach? Yeah, of course.
I'd be more concerned if he said, "Nah, I don't want to be a head coach." Like,
Exactly.
who does this guy?
Man, also this format that we're in right now is not for not for talking on this one. I gotta change this one.
Hop back into the
Right. Let's get back into it.
All right.
At some point. Yeah, at some point.
Do you plan to interview for jobs this year?
I won't comment on that, but yeah, we'll see how everything plays out. But I'm very happy here. Yeah, this has been an awesome place, and has really helped me kind of rekindle my love for the sport.
And last one, but what did you learn from your first stint, and what would you be looking for?
Yeah, I think the first one, I didn't know what I didn't know, really. Coming from college, I had bounced around on teams as a player, but not as a coach on any level. And so to come in there, I don't think I set the foundation the way I would do it after watching DQ and how he set the foundation from day one. And it was, these are the standards. This is what we won't compromise. This is what we're going to be. I definitely could have done a better job of that. And kind of once you don't lay it out like that, it's hard to put it back in. You know, it's hard to kind of reset it. And I think that's where he's done such a great job. It's like, this is what we're going to be from day one. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. And the guys bought in, and, you know, he's led in an incredible way by doing that.
Rio. Awesome answer by Cliff Kingsbury. When you watched that yesterday, what were your initial thoughts? Because now it's happening. People are really talking about him being the next coach somewhere else, or having an opportunity to coach somewhere else, especially with some of these interviews already going on. Ron Rivera already getting interviewed by the Jets. I really hope the Jets do take him. They will but no, it's been the talk, especially with the performance of the Commanders and how Jaden has played this year. They're talking about what does that look like for Cliff Kingsbury. So when you watched that press conference yesterday, what was your initial thoughts after hearing that response to that answer?
It was a great answer. I love the way he articulated himself. Cliff has a great voice, bro. He has ASMR, perfect voice. His voice is like perfectly deep. But what was he supposed to say? Like, I'd be concerned if my offensive coordinator was like, "Nah, I'm cool being an offensive coordinator. I don't want to be a coach. I don't want to be a coach again. I failed once. I'm good on that." No, but
it's like, how do you answer that? Like you said, like how do you answer, especially now when the season's not over and you still got a lot of games, or possibly a lot of games left to play?
What I took from that was he would gladly be a coach again if the perfect situation arises, and he will gladly let people fly him out. He gonna get flued out. He gonna get wined down and flued out to go talk to some teams, but he's being paid handsomely to be our offensive coordinator, and he's still being paid head coaching money for the next 2 years. So I don't think he's in a rush out of Ashburn, because he made it clear, I love it here. Like, he gets to coach one of the premier young quarterbacks in the league. I think we need not worry about that. And I also think this comes with the territory of success, and that there will be a succession plan to get the next guy ready. Brian Johnson, Tyler Pritchard, David Blau, etc., Anthony Lynn. So we're going to be fine. We're good, guys.
Rio, would you be surprised if I said I think he leaves?
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, no. Would I be surprised if you said that, or would I be surprised if he leaves?
Both.
I think if he leaves this offseason, it would surprise me a little bit, because I don't see him jumping out for the first team that wants to interview him or anything.
Right.
The McCaskey's ownership situation in Chicago, I don't like that for him. And Jacksonville, they're saying Ben Johnson wants that, but I don't really see none of these situations as ones that I'd be dying to go to if I was Clifford.
Yeah, y'all can in the chat right now. Don't worry, we'll get to some of y'all comments, but definitely hop in there and tell us what you think. If you think Cliff Kingsbury will leave, or you think he'll stay, or if he does leave, what do you think is the best opportunity for him? I think
we don't have to worry about that right now.
Yeah, and I said that to say, I try to be spicy a little bit, but I don't think he's going anywhere. But I also believe, man, just like KJ had mentioned, Cliff is already getting paid head coaching money. He's still getting paid from the Cardinals until 2027. What they're essentially asking you to do, you're getting paid. Let's put this in relative terms at your job. You're getting paid district manager money to be a regular to be to be an assistant manager. Let's try that one. You're getting paid district manager money to be an assistant manager, meaning you're getting paid for more responsibilities, paid like you're the top end guy, and you don't have to do top end work. Oh, and by the way, you're doing very well, and nobody's pressuring you to be the district manager again. So I think it's the perfect situation for him, bro. He has. He doesn't have to manage the entire team. He can just focus on offense, but is getting paid as such. That's got to be the life, bro. That's got to be the dream.
Got to be the dream, man. You're getting 2 paychecks to coach in a stable environment where the ownership, the front office, and the coaches are all aligned. Nah, he's not going nowhere yet. I think if he leaves, it'll be in a year or two from now. Like, he's not going nowhere right now.
Yeah. Tim says I could see him dipping if Taylor gets fired at the Bengals. That is a good situation to go to, but I don't think Taylor gets fired. I think Zach Taylor.
I don't know if I like Joe Burrow and Cliff Kingsbury.
You think they clash, huh?
No, not personality wise, but stylistically. Joe Burrow's not a Cliff Kingsbury core. No. Obviously, he's offensive minded enough to draw an offense around, draw offense up for anybody, but I don't like that fit for him.
Yeah. It's a comment that I can actually go back and mention that was related to something else, but it goes into this. Where is it at? I had it up and it's gone. Oh, okay, here it goes. Daryl Jackson said this: I believe the brotherhood talk is legitimate. It's real.
Sure. It is.
Now, I think that even goes into the coaching staff, bro. Like, just how they are. Like, you look at it, leaving a situation like this where you're successful, where the team rallies around each other, where they rock with each other and they go hard for each other, to leave that, especially getting paid head coaching money, to leave that to go to a situation that you're not, that really you're starting over from scratch as a coach. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Why not stay here for a while? And then the thing about that too, he's been a head coach once before. He said he definitely wants to do it again, but it's not pressed to do it right now. And I just think if you continue to perform at this rate with Jaden Daniels, that head coaching opportunity will never go away for you. Like, you'll still have it. You still have the opportunity to be a head coach down the line if that's what you really want to do. Arch said won't leave unless it's a phenomenal landing spot. And whoever knows what that be, because I'm gonna tell you, most coaching vacancies are not phenomenal landing spots. They're not. Mm-hmm. They're startup projects, they're reclamation projects. They're
be back to the drawing board in a couple years, man.
Exactly, man. So I definitely think he stays at 5:24 p.m. on the East Coast on a Friday, the afternoon kick. Rio Robinson, Darian D.H. Williams. I definitely believe that Cliff Kingsbury stays home for a while, especially with this deep playoff run that we're about to make, Rio.
Yeah, he should definitely take a page or two out of the Ben Johnson handbook, because he could literally leverage himself for another year or two to be the belle of the ball of the coaching search and have everybody falling at his feet to interview him for a job. So, keep doing work with Jaden Daniels, keep building, because we're clearly building something special here, and you're going to have the pick of the litter waiting on you in the offseason.
And Rio, if you want to read that comment from Arch, that says it all right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yep. He will jump for the right opportunity. Ownership will matter. Remember, if he leaves for head coach, it will cancel out the Arizona money. This is a thing. Yep.
Why would you want to cancel out that money for not having to do a job? Why would you want to cancel out that money? You don't have to do the job and they're getting paid.
Less responsibility, bro. You just got to coach and curate the offense with an elite quarterback. Come on, man.
Great point by our buddy Arch, man. Definitely a great point. Make sure y'all like and subscribe right now. Smash that like button.
Yeah.
Sub up the page. Do all that good stuff. We'd greatly appreciate that, man. The afternoon kick. I think every Friday is gonna be the call, huh? Every Friday.
Like Friday.
Yeah, Fridays. I think Friday. And in the week, the afternoon kick. Fridays at 5, man. I love
Friday's
that.
Perfect, because you get all the week of news, you get all the week of stuff compiled in one. A lot of things to talk about, injury report, etc.
You put a little bow on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what we need here. But to end that last thing, man, I don't think Cliff leaves. I think the situation here is too sweet for him to roll. And Rio, before yes, that part. And before we get into the next topic, man, let's look at some of these comments, man. Let's see. Paul, shout out to Paul here. He said that's a great point. As long as Arizona money ain't dried up, he's good where he's at. I like that. random caller. I think that DQ has it where Cliff is the head coach of the offense. I think DQ has the temperament to let his people shine, and Cliff knows that he's good. Man, that's awesome. And I think, Matt, remember this last year, Eric Bieniemy was the head coach of the offense, and that went totally left. And Cliff is now the head coach of the offense, and it's going great, bro. Like he does get some criticism. But I mean, it's Jaden kind of pushes all that stuff away, man. Let's see. He sees what is here and knows what he wants to build. Yeah, if he goes somewhere else. Yeah, hey man, this is it, bro. He's in the right spot. Everything with this team. Let's stop there. I want to talk about that. Everything with this team happened in a perfect setting this year. We mentioned it earlier about what Disco Q said on X, and he said most teams every year are looking for either all three or one of the three. They're looking for a quarterback, a head coach, or a GM, right?
Check.
Boom. In one fell swoop, in one offseason, we get Adam Peters, who was highly touted as one of the best up-and-coming assistant GMs out of San Francisco under John Lynch. We get him.
Who had said on multiple occasions he would never leave San Francisco unless the perfect situation arrived. Adam Peters grew up a lifelong San Francisco 49ers fan. He was helping put together the blueprint for his favorite football team. So a situation here had to be perfect for him to leave for it.
Josh Harris gets ownership of the team, of his favorite team, and is able to sell Adam Peters about coming to his favorite football, or coming to Josh Harris's favorite football team, and lead that team with ownership group, Magic Johnson, Mark Ein, what's my guy? I always leave him out. Rails, Mitch Rails, like
Marty Scorsese looking guy.
he gets them to come over, and from jump, Adam Peters starts making awesome decisions. They interview everybody. They find out that Ben Johnson doesn't want to come here, and they end up getting the pick of the leftovers, as people would say, Dan Quinn. Because I know we were all one like, Dan Quinn, come on, man. He's not young. He's not hip. He doesn't do offense. Like, what are we doing?
He was mad as hell when we seen him at Dallas on that second interview.
Man, like, what is going on? And then Dan Quinn comes in, does the brotherhood thing, really galvanizes this ball club, and really shows what he is and the kind of guy he is. And then April in the draft, we're picking at 2. We need a quarterback because the Sam Howell experiment was done. We need a quarterback. And, Caleb goes to the Bears. Jaden Daniels is sitting right there too. People say, are they going to trade out? Or are they going to take Drake May? Or are they just going to take Jaden Daniels? They take Jaden Daniels after meeting with all the quarterbacks, going to Top Golf, doing all this, that, and the third. They really did their due diligence, and they took Jaden Daniels.
Sure did.
And in week 1 of the preseason, you saw what type of dude Jaden Daniels was. You saw it. Mm-hmm. And, you look back at other media analysts, and you look at one in particular, Lake Lewis Jr., our buddy, who's been on both of our programs, has said that Jaden Daniels was the truth, and said that he sees 10, 11, possible 12 wins for this team. And people were looking at him sideways, myself included, because he said the same thing on our show. He came on the Breaking Command podcast and said the same thing. And shout out to the 100 viewers right now, man. Lock in, baby. Yeah.
Lock in with your guys.
I like that.
Friday. Let's go.
Here I am on my little diatribe, my little soapbox right here, and 100 people is in here, man. We love that, man.
Yes, sir.
Smash that like button. But all 3 of those people come together, and they build this megazord of just great football, of brotherhood, of entertainment, of everything, and it's just amazing. And we got all 3 in one off season, and then we got all 3 at elite statuses. Like I said, Adam Peters is regarded as one of the best in the league. Jaden Daniels is now in that upper echelon of quarterbacks, in the top 8 of quarterbacks. And now you have Dan Quinn, who was highly touted around the league and is now backing it up. Oh, people forget Dan Quinn went to Super Bowl. Granted, they lost, but he coached them to a Super Bowl. You know what I'm
He
saying?
coached an MVP quarterback. He coached them to the Super Bowl, and they should have took another trip there about a year later and failed on the goal line in the playoffs.
So Dan Quinn knows what he's doing, bro. We essentially was able to hit for the cycle in one off season.
Yep.
Like that doesn't happen, bro. That doesn't happen.
Ownership stability, front office monster, coaching staff that is just, I'm not sure if one of these young up and coming guys could have put together the coaching staff Quinn put, and we hit on the damn quarterback.
I love it, bro. It doesn't happen. And it goes back to something I said on Victory Monday, is that we've been through so much turmoil, so much trials and tribulations, that when it finally came over the hill and it finally worked our way, it worked our way in the best way possible, where we literally got everything. We literally got everything in one swoop. Yes, Arch, I did mention a Power Rangers reference. But we literally got it all in one swoop. And I love that for us. And what does that say? That says that we have the potential to really do this, not for just this season, not for 2 seasons, but this has the potential to become a dynasty of some sort. This has the potential sustain success, sustain winning, making the DMV a destination, making free agents want to come here. People will be fighting to get here to play with Jaden Daniels and to play on a team where they feel wanted, where they feel growth. And then on top of that, man, I got to give some kudos to the fans, you and me included, bro. The fans have done a great part this year of really supporting the team, right?
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels had the top selling jersey for a lot of weeks this year. Jaden Daniels has been voted the 11th time. 11th time. Just like Paul said, it's more for time. It's 11th time. The 11th time Pepsi Rookie of the Week, bro. Yep. He has been loved by the fans, and that love is transitioning out nationally. So the fans
and other players recognize it. Yes. Like, you didn't watch the mic'd up yet. Jesse Bates, all-world safety Jesse Bates from the Vikings. He said this same sentence to Jaden twice. He said it while he was chasing him out of bounds during the game and after the game. You know what he said to Jaden?
What'd he say?
You're going to be one of the greats in this league, bro. I mean that. You're going to be one of the greats in this league, bro. I mean, he said it twice.
One of the greats.
That ain't some chump ass safety. That's Jesse Bates, bro.
And you don't, and Rio, I'm one of those guys, right? That I don't go on my way to lie to someone, right? Why would he go out of his way to tell that to Jaden?
To tell an opponent's quarterback that.
If you don't believe it, bro.
Drake London, same things. Like, Drake London was like, yo, you're different, bro. Like, oh my God, it's beautiful, man.
Bro, that is awesome. So, like, I'll go back to it. Paul said it, 2 words: aligned vision. All the guys were on the same page. You see it with the roster building of Adam Peters. You see it with the coaching staff that they got, bro. It's just amazing. And the whole narrative of the Washington Commanders, the Washington football team, the Washington Redskins as a national brand has been changed. They are now the media darlings. They are now mentioned when it comes to winning, and one of those teams that, you know, can do some things. Bro, I literally sit back sometimes, and when I'm by myself, when I'm on a computer or when I'm sitting down and watching just content, and I just smile, bro. I just smile, bro. We're getting talked about in such glowing light, bro. I love that for us, bro.
Yeah, he said you're gonna take that team to another level. Yeah, that's what Drake London said at the 50 after the game was over. I watched this team like a proud father.
Yeah.
Like I said, when we were watching the mic'd up, I was just sitting there, just like, this is really our life now.
Can't believe it, dog.
We really made it. And when I'm watching drama unfold in all of these places, like the Jets and all these other organizations, the Colts, like
Chicago,
that Colt stuff is crazy. Like, the players are pulling up on Anthony Richardson, like, yo, we need better from you, brother. Like, I'm so glad we don't have to deal with any of that.
Philly
it feels so good. Yeah, the quarterback and the best friend, the quarterback and the receiver beefing, like, bro,
like it's crazy, man. And
Paul, we got haters, D.
Yes, bruh. That's the
We
thing.
got,
To
we
front
got
page news,
haters now. We
bruh.
ain't never had haters. Bro.
Rio, people, there was dog. What did I mention? Oh, I was in a Philly fan. I responded to a Philly fan, and my mentions were going off for 2 days straight, bro. Just Bama's arguing in the comments about something that I said, and
Like
this
they're
going
not
back and forth.
like they're not the 2 seed in the winner of the division. They're spiraling. They're crashing out.
Bruh, it's crazy, man. It's crazy to see, dog. And like you said, bro, we have haters. We have people that unsolicited come to us and want to talk trash to us. Yes, Savannah.
Baby girl said, "Don't forget it, pops. I am
Right.
the main character.
Right.
I am the main character here."
Can you put makeup on your dolly? Yes, you can.
Yes, but mom, if mom says no, then her
No.
say
Oh.
no.
Oh,
Okay.
she doing that thing. Mom said no,
Man,
but I go
okay.
to dad.
After I finish, I'll see if I can do it for you. Okay.
Hey, that was
Okay,
one of my
thank you,
favorite
baby.
things to get off as a kid, bro. One parent said no, let me go to the other one.
Man, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy how I'm getting thrown into the trick bag. I'm getting set up, man. See?
My kids be doing me like that when my kids come over my house. Like, Papa, can we get this to eat? Can we get this to drink? Knowing that their
Right.
mother don't want them eating or
Right.
drinking.
Dad said I could have it, so we good to go. I be like, dog, that's crazy. But yeah, man. Dog, just for us to be where we are in the league, it's amazing, bro. Look at this. What's this say? Eagles are deeply insecure about us, and it's hilarious. Sirianni shaving his hair like 07 Britney Spears. They coming for us. The nerve. Hey, that's crazy, bro. But you know what? I want to get into that before we get back into the Commanders. It's 5:38 p.m. on Friday on the East Coast, man. Hit that horn, smash that like button. Make sure you like and subscribe. We got up to over 100 live viewers right now. Oh man, make sure y'all go back and watch this program once it's done if you didn't get a chance to catch it live, man. But Rio, man, what's up with, and this, we normally just deal with Commander stuff, but I gotta talk about this. What's up with Saquon and this record, bro?
Oh man, they're not going to I get it. I think we ruined that for them. I think we ruined the Saquon record thing when we hurt Jalen Hurts, because now they're thinking twice. Like, what if he gets hurt? He needs 100 yards to get the all-time single season rushing record. And they said, yeah, we got bigger fish to fry. I'm sorry, brother, you're not going to get that record.
But the comment that saying basically, you know, he's focused on rings and focused on the Super Bowl, bro. If y'all get bounced in the first round, that doesn't mean anything. When you could have had a record that's been standing for 40 years and you don't want to take it.
Yeah, but I think
what would you do, Rio?
I would let him go get the record, but also you look nuts if he goes out there and hurts himself versus the Giants, and because they know Saquon is the most important player on that team. It's not the quarterback.
Yeah,
it is not Jalen Hurts. It is Saquon Barkley. They go as he goes. And a running back, you take a lot of beating. You take a lot of bruising and pounding at that position versus a team that's playing for nothing. They don't want to take the chance. So I understand it. I think if Hurts never gets concussed, they play him though.
You think so?
Yeah, I think if Hurts never gets hurt, no pun intended. If Hurts got injured, I think he goes out and gets this record because he could probably go get that 1/2 versus.
Right, bro. Like, you know, 2 big runs, like he has it, and then he doesn't have to play a half. I'm sorry, guys, for the background noise you hear. It's my 4-year-old daughter that just refuses to go do anything else. She wants to be the man.
She's running a sting operation.
Yes, bro. Where's
kids
that?
Be playing double agent
all the time, bro. I told her
before. Agent.
I told her, I said, I'll do whatever you want to do before the show. You see.
My son got a little girlfriend now. He's in 8th grade. He got a little girlfriend, right? My mom says ain't gonna be no going over to girlfriend's house, even if her parents are there and they welcome him there. Guess who get the phone call? Guess who get the phone call? Papa. Can you talk to mom?
Right. I'm just trying to hang out. We do some homework or something. Ain't nothing major.
Can you talk to mom, please? Like,
right.
You know, kids will do it, bro. They will have you playing.
They know how to do it. But with this record, man, I think when you have the opportunity to do it, man, you got to do it. I just feel like, I mean, you know, it doesn't come around that often. Arch said it's not really a record anyway. With 17. Yes,
it's still a record.
Arch. It's still a record, okay? And that argument that anybody says, well, we got 17 games. Well, when he broke it, OJ did it in 14.
It's still fire. It's still a record. Still a record. I don't care how many games you did it. It's still fire. You're
It's
like,
still a record,
that boy ran for 2,000 yards this year.
bro. Still a record. But I want him to go get the record, and not for the selfish reason I don't want him to get hurt or anything, not like that. But I mean, I just think anytime you get those
I
opportunities,
like
you want to get it.
Saquon Barkley. I wanted him to get the record, but hey, they don't. So
He's an amazing player. But I also think that that's showing what's going on in Philly. They have some dissension going on over there. And I've heard some news that saying if they get an early playoff exit,
Sirianni
he could be gone. And I thought at the beginning of this year that might be a possibility for him if he doesn't succeed, because they're willing to deal with the nonsense as long as you continue to win. But they're not going to deal with the nonsense if there's no other opportunity for you to get back to the Super Bowl, bro.
I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic coaching opening if Nick Sirianni gets fired, because
Yeah.
they're dying for a coach that people actually believe in over there.
Yeah, you want to talk about an opportunity that Cliff might take? That would be one. That's a good one that you go into,
and that's the type of quarterback he. Oh yeah. That would be a phenomenal. Who I would hate to see that. Let's not even put that one.
Yeah,
out
I don't even want to put that out there.
As a coach with aspirations, and when I see openings like that, would be the one I would be all over if they become, because the Packers could very well spank them boys in round one
and be done with it, man, and be done with it. Okay, Savannah, come on, get up. Good God.
Baby girl said, this is my show.
Right.
I'm the captain now.
Right. Bruh. Okay, so what do you think about this reseeding? They were talking about possibly reseeding the playoffs, not this year, but you think that would be a good idea? I think they should.
I think I would like that, but winning your division actually matters in football more than a lot of other sports. So for that reason alone, I think they got to just keep it with it.
So they said, winning the division would still get you in, but then the reseed after you win, after all 7 are in.
Okay. So that like a 14-win team is not going to play an away game versus a 9-win team. Yeah, okay,
exactly. So you still get in the normal way, but
I like it. I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, because they were saying that the fact that Minnesota or Detroit might end up having to go on the road and they're a 14-win team. That's that. Is she just mocking? Are you just mocking what I'm saying? Like, I was like, do I have an echo?
She's like, precious, man.
Come on, man. But no, they shouldn't have to go on the road. Yes, Paul, is becoming a 3-person show.
This season in the NFC is crazy. Like, we didn't just make the playoff. We made the playoffs in a year where 11 or 12 would have got you in. Like 10 wasn't even getting you in. And after us and the Packers win this Sunday, 11 wouldn't even have got you a wild card. The wild card teams are going to have 14, 12, and 12 wins. The AFC could never.
Bruh, that is crazy because in past years that was 14, 12 wins, that's more than enough. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they are you know what? Let's just go full in. Come on, just sit all the way up here. If you're gonna get on, let's just do it. Come on. No, sit right here. Come on.
She want to be a part of the show. Not now.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Let's just do this. Rio, I'm calling the audible, man. Everybody, this is my daughter, Savannah.
No.
She's trying now.
Yeah, now you don't want to do it. Now you know. Okay, you ready now?
No.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, that's cool. But yeah, man. The fact that the fact, I don't even, what was I even talking about, bro? She made me.
We're talking about the playoff picture.
Yes,
14, 12, and 12 as the wild card. I know my mind slips too.
Dog.
It'd be so hard having, like, you're trying to have a full conversation and your kid is there talking in your ear the whole time.
It's off the rails. I have no idea what's going on the afternoon kick.
Like, my daughter does this thing whenever me and my son are having a serious conversation, my daughter decides to start telling me about her entire day. And like, it's like I'm trying to hear 2 things at once, and it is like the craziest thing ever.
I know I can hear it, but I have to talk to Mr. Rio. Can you say hi? Come on, Goofy. All right, stop.
She said,
honey, can you get your daughter, please? I just have I just have 14 ice cream. You want ice cream?
Oh, she said, I'm out of here. She said, I'm out of here.
Lord Jesus. Hey, dads, moms, keep ice cream in your freezer for reasons just like this. If you wanted to get out your face and you want to finish recording.
This remind me of 2020 when everybody was working from home.
Oh my God.
Kids were just all over. Kids were just always home.
Yo, if you this is just a note for everybody in the comments and everybody liking and watching this. If you want your kid to go away so that you can finish recording your new podcast with your partner in crime for the last 14 minutes, have ice cream in your freezer.
Dangle a snack. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Something, bro. Something. Okay. All right. Let me refocus. All right. So this year, playoffs, it was important for us to get 11 wins. And after we beat the Cowboys, like you said, getting 12 wins will be important. Now she's crying. Good God. 12 wins, and she's coming back down here with the tears. After
you told me ice cream, how dare you? It's gonna be like the ultimate betrayal. You just Judased her.
It's crazy, bro. But no, winning 12 games was something we're gonna do this year. After beating Dallas, that is super important. And like you said, bro,
to beat them.
Yeah. Do you want to get into that? Because I definitely think we're going to beat them, but I'm kind of nervous because they beat us the last time. Yes, Paul, this show is sponsored by Target and Ice Cream. Look, I really wish I wish I could put the Target bullseye in the corner of the screen, bro. I really wish I could, because do you know how much that check would be?
Yeah, I'm about to say they got to pay for that.
Hey, you know what? Hey, if y'all really believe that, go ahead and tweet that out to them, bro. Tell them that we should be sponsored by Target and Ice Cream. Watch these numbers go up and cut that check. But no, man, this week 18 game against the Dallas Cowboys, Rio. Let's get into it, man. What do you think, bro? Do you think we go to Dallas and leave with a win? Are you concerned?
Oh, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. It's just I feel like it's gonna be harder than it needs. I don't need this feeling like the pre-playoffs. Like, I would like this to feel closer to a preseason game where our starters can get in, get out, get Terry a record, get a couple possession lead, put Mariota and company in the game. I would like it to be that way, but it's never goes according to plan with this team. They're going to make it difficult. It's going to be something ugly. Bruh, Trey Lance might be starting at quarterback because Dallas is so frugal despite all the money they have. They don't want to give Cooper Rush a $500,000 bonus. So that might be why we finally get to see Trey Lance and his receding ass hairline in the flesh.
Savannah, what's wrong? Lord Jesus, I'm trying to talk about the Cowboys.
She didn't give it an ice cream.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened. But no, man, 12 wins is definitely a confidence builder. She's getting louder, bro. She throws no more live talk.
She's activating.
Yes,
she's activating, man. You gotta get her that ice cream, man.
I'm gonna get her the ice cream, bro. But no, let's just wrap it up, man.
We closing with this one, man.
Yeah, 12 wins. We definitely want to do it. Dallas is a stingy football team that hasn't quit yet, by the way. Dallas wants to beat us, and Dallas wants to show that they're a good ball club. Granted, they can't get in the playoffs, but they can definitely spoil some confidence. So I think we head down to Dallas. I think we get the victory. I think we do it. And I think we do it early, man. I'm hoping, like you said, man, we can get out there, get the win. And a lot of fans are traveling there too, man. A lot of fans.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be deep down there.
Are going to be there, man. I also think wherever we go, week 1 of the playoffs, man, I think they're going to travel well there too, wherever it is.
Whether that be Tampa or the Rams. The Rams are resting their entire offense,
bruh, because they're locked in, bruh. So
smoke.
Yeah, but no, I definitely think we beat Dallas this weekend. And like you said, man, I want a confident, handled victory, man. I just want us to go in there, beat them up, business trip.
I would like to get Terry that record, especially coming off of 1 catch, 5 yards.
Yeah, man. And they also said, I saw somebody mention something that there was a moment in the mic'd up where Terry was frustrated.
Yeah, Terry was mad as shit.
What happened, bro? Tell me about that. I know I'm about to watch it.
He's frustrated because he had a 1 catch for 5 yards on Sunday night.
Fair.
And I like that. I know Terry's a team guy. I like that my number 1 receiver is mad that he had 1 catch for 5 yards. I like that.
Yeah, he definitely he definitely should be mad. And after the season he's had and the season he's having, he definitely needs to do that. And Zach Ertz actually got some incentives last week with his gig. What's the record for Terry this week? Is it
1 touchdown.
He needs one touchdown.
He needs one touchdown. He's the single season touchdown leader in Washington history. You
That
know,
would give us what? 13?
13
Okay.
he'll have his 13th touchdown, tied with Ricky Sanders and a couple other guys.
Bro, that's crazy when you look at some of our numbers and some of the good teams that we had and how these numbers are like attainable. They're attained throughout the league, and the most receiving touchdowns any one person had in the season is 13.
Yep.
You know, it was 12. 13 is to break it, right?
Yeah, 12, 13 is to break it. Yep.
And then, like, think about it, the last time we had a 30 touchdown passer,
57 years ago, almost 58 now.
That's crazy. That's almost like the Bears not having a 4,000 yard.
And that was gonna get broke if Jaden didn't get knocked out versus the Panthers.
Exactly, because he finished in what 20.
He got 25 right now.
Hey, unless he get a 5 touchdown first half against Dallas.
I'm about to say, because I hope he doesn't play long enough to have to throw for 5 touchdowns. But the way that my brain thinks, you know how cool it would be because we're breaking all the molds this year. We're undoing a lot of history right now. It would be fire if he threw 5 touchdowns.
You know, I would love to hear, because it's a Fox game, I would love to hear them go to halftime. The Commanders up 35-10 over the Cowboys at halftime. Jaden Daniels with 5 passing touchdowns. Like, I'd love that. I'd love to hear that. Savannah, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, baby, it's okay. We're wrapping up now. Rio, before we get up out of here, man, tell everybody where they can find your program, even though it's listed at the bottom of there. But tell everybody where they can find you.
Absolutely, man. Rio_Robinson 91 on all social medias, always popping my stuff. Rio Robinson on YouTube, shows called Rambling About Washington, where we talk about the Washington Commanders all year long, and we have the most fun on game days. My brother, go ahead and get that baby girl some ice cream.
Bro, that's another thing. Tyler's strength is crazy, bro. She has turned this whole chair around.
They
but
strong as hell and made of rubber.
Bro, it's crazy. But look, right now, for everybody that's right in here, make sure you like, subscribe, share. You're watching the Breaking Command ENT. You're watching the Afternoon Kick Live with myself and Rio Robinson. Appreciate everybody locked in. Let's get the Cowboys. Let's beat up on them this Sunday, and the Commanders will head to the playoffs 12-5.
12-5 headed to the playoffs. What is life?
I love it, man. Rio, on behalf of my partner, Rio Robinson, this is Darian D.H. Williams. Catch you on the next one. Next Friday at 5 p.m. on the Afternoon Kick. Peace.
Oh.